What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've got a review for you today. This one is an RPM disc. So I've done some videos where you've seen a lot of RPM in the videos, but I've not really done a ton of reviews since I've been throwing a lot of the discs. It's one of those things, I just haven't reviewed a lot of them. They've just been in videos. Today it is a fairway driver. It is the Huia. I've got an atomic one. It's got some sparkles to it and a cosmic here. I will probably, that's weird, throw another disc in this video just like a couple times just to show you side by side and kind of what disc I was throwing for this slot. So it is the Votum. You've seen a review on it before. This is basically what I'm throwing for that slot now. It might not be exactly the same, but it's similar enough to I can make this work. So yeah, we're gonna see how these fly compared, but it'll be mostly throws of the Huia. It's a 750-2, so maybe that lets you know what it is. But before I go any further, make sure you click that subscribe button for me and ding that bell so you know when these videos come out. Like I always say, I want you to enjoy these videos, so let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you ever want to, I've got a Patreon. Go ahead and check it out. But let's go ahead and throw these discs. Alright, we're going to do our first two throws with the Huia. There's a headwind. I will do a quick fan grip with the first one, just flat release, and then do probably a low power grip. This is a good headwind. So right there, I mean, it just went straight and then hyzered out even with that headwind. So that lets you know that there's some good stability. It can take some torque. Now we'll go power grip on this one. Alright, and that one I got a little bit lower, probably a little bit better nose down, but it just dropped. It didn't get a full flight out of it. And we'll throw one Votum power grip, about the same as the second one. Alright, and what I will tell you, I've never thrown these side by side until now. They're going to be a very similar shape, but the Votum seems already that it's got a lot more glide to it. So just off of that one throw, it's a glidier one. Maybe a touch less stability. Alright, I am going power grip with both of these now. Give them an okay pump. This wind is just not going to make this video probably crazy accurate, but these got good stability, so hopefully it'll show off the stability on them. I might throw these flat and just see what happens with the wind. Or just roll over on it and throw it right into the ground. We'll throw this one here. A little more indicative of how those actually really fly. So there we go. Alright, here we go. Huia once again. Throwing this on a hyzer, maybe a higher hyzer, and see what it flies like. Yep. Very predictable. We'll do this one. very similar. And let's do one Votum on the same line. The Votum has that same line to it, just it wants to glide more. So there's that. If you're wanting a glidey disc, the Votum might be a better shot, because the Huia is a pretty stable and not quite glidey fairway. It has its uses. I used it quite a bit at the tournament this past weekend, but I feel like it would be a better wind disc than a Votum would be. All right, we're gonna give these a couple of power grip Anheuser throws. I thought that was straight up gonna blast the chains on that tall basket. Let's do this one the same way. I had that one higher so it had more time to fight out. Stable, like I said. They have a lot of stability to them, so they can handle being hit on that Anheuser and get a drift and fight out of it at the end, as long as you give it enough height. But yeah, it's very solid. It's in the bag. Alright, I think this is going to be the last two actual throws. I've not really thrown forehands much today, but we'll flick this a couple times for you. It is domey, so it's not my favorite thing to flick, but they do fly nice, generally. Ow. Yeah, they hold up. They, if you don't mind having a little bit of a domey disc in your hand for a forehand, then that disc holds up. I can forehand it. It's not that bad, but I do usually prefer a flatter disc. So I like the stability of it for a forehand though. Pretty nice. That was the Huia from RPM Discs. So I will point out one thing here. This atomic one is a run that does not have a batch number on it, and it also doesn't have flight numbers on it. This one has a batch number right here that'll tell you the month and the year that it was molded, and it also has flight numbers on it. So from what I can tell, just by a small margin, this one here with the flight numbers on it and the batch number has just a touch more glide. Like, it's a little bit more workable. It's not crazy noticeable, because if you watched all the throws in this video, they had the same shape. You just might get a little bit more distance out of one of these, but besides that, I mean, that's about the only difference I've found. This is a 10-21 run, so I mean, they're starting to do that. So if you like a specific run of a disc, that you can look for them and find them on the disc. So pretty cool. But this disc is very reliable for windy days. That hyzer disc you want, or that you don't want it to be much like a Firebird or something. It's just a good, reliable disc. I'm bagging it now. I threw it quite a bit this last weekend. Had a few birdies with this actually, so I'm starting to like it quite a bit. Not a whole lot else to say. I mean, it's cool. RPM, I'm on their team, so I gotta say shout out to that for making a, I hate this place, so loud, but shout out for them having a fairway that's pretty nice for me to throw. But go check it out. Throwmore has some, or at least they have. They've got RPM stuff, so definitely worth a try if you ask me. That's all I got for this review. Till next time. Peace. Oh, did you want one more throw? We'll give you one more.